We're turning this chain into 2 swords. Falcon sword and Kelly's sword. And you get to vote for which one is best. Let's cut this thing in half.
That is not gonna work.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I came up with 3 different options, and I can't decide which one to do, so I'm just gonna do all of them. Chain handle, chain link in the middle of the blade, and a modular tip that allows me to attach any attachment I want. So let's begin.
This might just be the most dangerous thing I've ever made. And honestly, I'm not sure if this should even be legal. The idea is to take nunchucks that everyone knows how to use.
Be water, my friend.
And take a ordinary katana, slice it right in the middle, and replace it with some chain.
Let's cut this chain in half.
There we go. So here we have our donor sword. I'm first gonna remove this handle and replace it with a chain handle.
Handle is removed. Now I need to mark out the chain links that I'm gonna be using.
Got these things marked out. Now I'm gonna cut them down.
I'm gonna cut the tang off right here. This bad boy is ready to be welded on. It's the part where I weld on our handle, just like that.
First up, we're going to grab our little hammer called the Mekugi Nuki, so we can hammer out these bamboo pegs and take off our handle. That tang is definitely not rusted, don't look at that. After cutting the chain, I realized I needed to measure out a perfect section for the chain piece to go in, because when I yeet this section, now we have the structure for our crazy chain sword. I then cut out the middle section for the chain piece to go in, and then welded it all together with Elmer's glue.
All right, we have the foundation for our chain sword. However, as you can see, there's a little problem. I'm gonna swing this thing around. So we're gonna fix this problem. We hang our sword right here.
All right, now that I have a solid chain handle, I'm gonna cut my sword in half. All right, I welded together this middle section of chain, and this is the other half of our sword, which we're gonna weld on just like that. And our next steps are to grind down these beautiful welds and make them look pretty. The next thing we're gonna do is make this thing modular. And we're gonna do that by welding this chain link right on the tip. Sword is nearly done. I just need to do 2 more things. Polish it down and make some modular attachments. Our first attachment is gonna be made with 3 ninja stars. Hopefully I can weld these things. My attachment is done, but before I put it on, I need to polish down my sword.
Now that the welds are cured and cleaned up, it's time to polish and sharpen our blade, which leads me to the final touch of reassembling our handle.
My chain sword's finally done, and it's time to see how much damage this thing is actually gonna do.
I think I just created our most deadliest swords, because when you take nunchucks and add it to a katana, you get something absolutely ferocious. How am I supposed to even swing this? Now it's finally time to test it. Subscribe if you think this metal chain can actually slice. This is about to be deadly. 2, 1.